guys, and welcome back to my channel. I think today I'm showing you guys the largest nail mail haul I've ever done here on my channel. Like, as you can see, there's boxes here, there's packages there. That doesn't even go for like all the things I've already unpackaged that are sitting on my desk, and then the boxes that are on my desk, plus more packages that I haven't even gotten the chance to go through. So August was a very, how do I explain it? I spent a lot of money when I probably shouldn't have been spending this much money on things I'm probably never going to use in my lifetime, but that's okay. That's fine, right? Like, it's okay. It's okay. They was sparkly and pretty, and there was a lot of Halloween and fall releases, and I was just like, my pretties. So I bought a lot of things, and I figured I could share with you guys everything that I purchased, and just sharing is caring, right? So the first company I'm starting this video off is with Designer Dips, and I have so many good things to talk about this company in general, from her packaging to freebies to aesthetic, labeling to swatch photos on her website. She is a full package deal. She does everything, I think, flawlessly and perfectly with pretty fast processing times. Like, she really, I don't know how she does it. She's incredible. So in my package, you have obviously a little card and everything, and then the packaging, look, it came in here, it came wrapped, it comes with really nice branded stickers, and then the labels themselves are nice and glossy, so you know they're not going to get damaged if you get a little bit of water on them. So I bought 1/4 ounce and sample sizes, so you'll notice that there's certain jars that have stars on them. It's a little sticker with a star, so the star will indicate that it is a sample jar, and then the other ones are just full 1/4 ounce sizes, so that you actually can buy sample sizes, and they come in 1/4 ounce jars, and I love that because I don't have to depot anything. I don't have to put it in my own jars. You get a fully branded product, so you get the whole deal with just the cost of a sample. And then I love these cutouts. I actually repurposed them for Halloween decorations. I really loved this, like, cutouts and everything. I could not throw it out. I didn't have the heart to do it. So I think this is the Enchanted Forest collection, which, by the way, this glitter is incredible, but you need to head over to her website and look at her swatch photos. They're so breathtaking. Like, I don't know how she does it, but it makes me want to buy every single color that she has. And if you're in the market for a brand that sells full coverage, very pigmented, solid dip powders, I highly recommend Designer Dips, because I feel like I get really good, highly pigmented coverage in just 2 dips with her powders. And that is hard to find in this dip powder world. And for them to be highly pigmented but not stain, another hard thing to find in this world. So I'm just gonna finish showing you guys the jars and then show you all the swatches, and I'll be back for the next brand. Dips is a very new to me company. I haven't worn them yet, but I've ordered from them once before, and I was very impressed with their products. By the way, they are a Canadian company, so if you're in Canada, here is a local shop to you with incredible products. And if you're in the United States or somewhere worldwide, outside of the United States, outside of Canada, the shipping is actually very, very reasonable for cross the border shipping. I was very impressed. So what I purchased from her is a bunch of 1/4 ounce, are these all glitters? Glitters and flakes. I ordered glitters and flakes. And so if you go to her website, you're going to notice like a price, right? And you're going to think that's expensive. Well, if you're in the United States, our dollar goes further because of the exchange rate between Canadian dollars and US dollars. So the price, don't let it intimidate you when you first look at it. The whole website is in Canadian dollars. So you'll notice on her website as well that certain powders, I believe, are $7.50. That is the glitters for the most part, and that the solids are $10. First, these are obviously Canadian dollars, so the price is going to be a little bit different when you do the exchange rate. And all her solids come in half-ounce jars, and all her glitters and stuff come in quarter-ounce jars. So that's just one thing to note, is there is a size difference, which explains part of the price difference. So I have a bunch of colors here, and I'm going to get to swatching them. I just love them. They're just so pretty. So here are these colors. She did a color tribute to Dodie from Triple D, and then here are some flakes here in the middle. I love those two colors, especially together. And then you have this gold and silver, which I think are really, really cool, and this starry mixture. I love myself a star mix. Always, if you put a star in a dip powder, I'm probably going to buy it. So I think these colors are incredible and very high quality. So I purchased from Dippo-Mania for two reasons. One, because this company was part of a feature, a 10K feature for small businesses in the Triple D Facebook group a couple weeks ago, which is probably why I ended up with so much of this nail mail. But two, Dippo-Mania obviously being one of the features. This color, Phantasmagorical, I saw it on one of her ambassador's nails. I was blown away. And what does suck about me doing on this video is there's parts of this dip powder that you cannot capture on camera. I feel like it's almost impossible, but there is a lot of purple in this dip powder. So when I'm looking at it to the naked eye, it shifts from green to purple. I wish that you could see it and wish that it would pull up here. You can't. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I should add a top coat to this perhaps, but it's gorgeous. So moving on to Candi Skincare, she recently released a lot of fall products. So she has this body butter, and I got it in 2 cents. I got pumpkin marshmallow and maple and vanilla brown sugar. I love fall, I love sweets, and it just sounded so yummy. Plus I have the Mani Boss body butter, the royal body butter, and I really loved how that worked, so I was very excited to get these body butters. So they will melt in like extreme heat, so I definitely don't recommend keeping it in your car for long periods of time. I keep my body butters in my purse. And then she also released 2 different trios. So you have like a fall treats and like a tricks trio, so like trick or treat, trick and treat. So that's what these 6 brush pens, they're pens, yeah, that's what you would call them, cuticle oil pens are. 3 are from her treats trio and 3 are from her tricks trio for her fall releases, and they smell incredible. I highly recommend her cuticle oil. If you need a $5 off discount code on your first order, I'll have one linked below. It is so worth it. So Panda Dips is the next company up, and it's been a while since I ordered. Anyways, I want to let you know that this was actually a very affordable haul because you can actually use reward points on this. You can save so much money. So I got a lot of her fall stuff, and I highly recommend them. They're so beautiful. There's a lot more colors that I actually wanted, but I didn't want to like overbuy. I only have so many fingers and so many things I can do this fall. So I bought a lot of her colors, and obviously they're like 1/4 ounce size, but they're in 1/2 ounce size packaging, which is great because you have a room to dip and your stuff will not overflow out of your jar when you dip in it. So I think that is a very nice touch and very thoughtful in her packaging. So here are all the jars. I really do like her packaging. It gives me like that sense of security that the powders are not going to spill out in transit. And here is one of the glitters, like the way it just sparkles and hits the light. I absolutely love it. But I saw her fall release when she posted about in the 10K Triple D extravaganza for small businesses, and I was like, I need to get me some of that. So I got a bunch of colors. I got some are fall, some are not fall. I mean, you could use whatever color you want. You can wear fall in summer. Do you. Do you. I got some solids to match with some of the colors that I purchased. So I got a nice variety. Not everything is fall, and you'll see when I show you in the swatches in a second. So I got 3 solids. 1 is like flaky foil, and then the rest of them are glitters, like jam-packed glitters. I think one of them actually might be a shimmery color. We'll find out in a second. So here are all the swatches, and you can tell there's definitely a variety. Some nice cream solids, a mix of glitters. Some are very fall. That one is not, though. And here on the back side, you can see how they look matte. That's how I like the way I swatches. The top is glossy and the back is matte. So you can see what looks like matte and glossy. So I like that. Just a note. Swatch the underside too. So the next up brand is ConfiDips. I have some dips from her previously. I purchased over a year ago, I believe. Man, it's been a while, but I haven't worn them. But she has this like camo line that I really love, and they come in a variety of colors, but I purchased it in red and black. And then she has like some flaky foils, but she has a full line of like jam-packed foils like this, full of different colors. Like, I only purchased 2 of these foils, but there's so many different colors. I highly recommend them. She did not skimp out on her foils. So here's all the colors you can see back to back next to each other. I kind of sucked at swatching this one. It's supposed to have flowers in it. It does have flowers. I just didn't do a good job at swatching, just so you know. So here's the mix. You got these gorgeous foils, and then some like smaller mixes of foils. You can see Infiltrate on the far right. I really like the variety I got. So now we have Gigis. I think it's Gigis Nail Co. She just changed her name. But I love this little touch where she put my name on the package. That is really, really sweet. But, oh, and these come with instructions because I purchased her marble dips. You'll see in a second what I mean by that. It's a very, very unique formulation that she does to make it look like very milk bathy. But it looks like some of the powder, or at least one of the powders, kind of like the seal came undone in transit. So I got powder over all of the jars. It happens. I do notice that these type of jars it is more prone to happening with. So it's not just this brand that this would happen with. It's any other brand that uses this type of jar. So this is what I meant by marble dips. So they all have like this milk bath effect to them. So that's why she includes the instructions, because she recommends using the gel method to do the swatches on this, but you don't have to. You can actually use dip liquids. So this is what I did. I used gel just for the swatching because I want to see what it looks like with gel and see if it would make such a huge difference. So here's a darker one. It's also in her milk bath or marble line. So here are the powders so you can see the mixture of it. It looks very milky. There's a lot of milky white powder in there in all of these powders. This one has to be my favorite, but you can just see the formulation. So I kind of got lured in by a 15% off sale, and I ended up purchasing these long awaited. I've been lusting over these colors for a while. I've been seeing these swatches in like Facebook groups and on Instagram for this brand. I've never purchased from them before, but I decided to purchase sample jars. So this is not a 1/4 ounce, it's a sample jar of these 4 colors. I think my order was under $20 for 4 colors and shipping. And I love that they came in little jars. I think that's what's most important to me, is I don't have to depot and put samples into my own jars. They already come branded. They're really, really cute. So I got 4 colors. I got the one that I just showed you. This one is, it's kind of like a milk bath. I like it because it gives me like a fall floral vibes. So I really, really like that. That's why I picked that one up. And then let me see what the other ones are. It gets a little dusty if things overspill. And then sultry, what are you? Oh, it's like a shimmery solid. It turned out to be a solid. It's not as full coverage as CN Designer Dips is, so just a note, if you're looking for full coverage, you're gonna have to do 3 dips on this one. I only did 2 on my swatches. And this glitter took my breath away. I love this glitter. It's so girly, it's so perfect. So here are the 4 swatches. So again, I did 2 dips on all of these swatches, just so you know, so you can see the solid needs 1 more dip for full coverage, but the glitters and the milk bath one, they're just absolutely perfect. And I think these would be like great Mani ideas. I'm still trying to get the hang of this new desk that I got from IKEA, the whole setup and arrangement and everything. So for the next probably month or so, there's going to be changes in angles and lighting, and things are not going to look the same that they usually do, so just bear with me. Thank you. Keep dancing with the devil, but he needs a lot of